There you are. You're muted, Andy.
Hi, sorry about that. I for some obscure reason, I keep getting booted out. So
No, we all did. We all
right,
did.
okay.
We're good. We're good now. There was another meeting at that time, I guess. Marty handled it though. Hi, hi, Shandan Sheet, I believe. How are you? So how you doing, Andy?
Very well, thank you. Absolutely knackered out, but all very good.
Good, good, good.
It's every time I try and log into these, if I use my main Gmail account,
Yeah.
it says you should have been sent an email regarding joining as a panelist. So oh no, not again. So I have to come back in again or go on to webinars, click back in again, log in with a different Gmail account, and then put my hand up.
There you
We'll
go.
get there.
We'll get there. Hi, Ralph. How you doing? Ruth Pace. Hello. Welcome, everyone. We're going to get started in a little bit. Nityananda Barman. Hello. Cynthia Brown. What's going on? From Philadelphia. Boy, I just watched the O Staff Company video. I am like, God, Ash is making me a movie star, I guess. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't actually. I'm getting up at 5 in the morning and getting home at 5.
I didn't know it was out there. I just saw it. Okay, I'm bringing Dan Street. I'm bringing Red Redfern in.
Marina can't make it. She's got flu. She's in bed.
Oh, there's Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Susie. Hi, Andy. Hi,
Red.
Marty.
Oh, there's Red. Red, you must have some jet lag going on. Are you doing okay? Oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Red. Keep trying.
There you go.
Okay. Can you talk, Red? Well, we can't hear you, Red. There's Charles.
Hi,
Jeez,
Charles.
We got a full house here. Hi, Charles. Good to see you. Good to see Dan, Andy. We got Marty. We got Red. Sorry to hear Marina's out of commission. Oh, yes, Cynthia, I'll be teaching y'all how to hula hoop. So welcome, everybody. Today is our Let's Bless Our Loved Ones guest webinar, where you've been invited by someone who wants to bless you, because we believe and are 100% on board with this company called OnPassive. And we believe it's a blessing as well. So today is your day as a guest. You're here to hear about a business called OnPassive, and it's an opportunity for you to become a founder, like those of us on the panel and some of us as attendees here that you can see all around the globe. The window of opportunity to become a founder is closing very soon. We don't say that to try to convince you or pressure you or pester you. We say that because we're transparent and it's the truth. Our CEO has, oh, someone already brought Mike in, okay. Our CEO has graciously allowed us to bring on more founders. There's Mike Ellis. Good to see you, Mike. Okay, Red, we're not sure if you're able to talk or not. Let's try it.
How's that?
Okay, we can hear you. Not as clear as usual, but we can hear you. Okay, hi, Charles.
I might have to go back to my
no, that's
iPhones.
Good. That's good.
Hello, Susie. Hello, panel. How you guys doing?
Good, good.
Okay.
Good. So this is what's going to happen today. For those of you joining us, this is our Let's Bless Our Loved Ones public guest webinar, where you've been invited to hear about OnPassive and the opportunity to jump on board and become a founder. So I will be introducing Marty. He'll be saying a few words, and then you'll hear a presentation by Mike Ellis, who does a great job. After that, the panel will add a few of their insights, And we will not be doing Q&A today. What we'll be doing is asking if you want a copy of today's recorded webinar, you'll have an opportunity to send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com, and we will keep that in the chat so you can get a copy. Also, after today's presentation, should you have any questions, reach back out to the person who invited you. Okay, that's how today is going to run. I'll say hi to a few people. Yes, Red is here. Jacqueline Lewis, hello from the UK. We have Theo here from Switzerland. Liestra's in the house. Abby is here from South Africa. Hello. Patricia Perrin is here. Andrew Gabe. Welcome, 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 everybody. So Marty, if you want to start the recording, we can get started. I'm going to disable the chat. Okay. Live streaming on YouTube as well.
Recording in progress.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Susie McCray. I'm a proud global founder for a company called OnPassive, and today is our Let's Bless Our Loved Ones guest webinar. And you have been invited by someone who really cares about you, so you can hear about the business OnPassive and hear about how you too can become a proud global founder. Today, we're going to hear from Marty DeGarmo, and then Mike Ellis will be doing a presentation. After the presentation, a few of the members of the panel will add their insights into OnPassive. And then if you would like a copy of today's webinar, you can send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com, and I will make sure I put that in the chat. So sit back, relax, enjoy. You're in for a treat today. We do not try to convince, pester, or pressure anyone to do anything. We are here on our own time to help you learn about a business that is revolutionary, that is going to benefit you as much as it's going to benefit us. So you're at the right place at the right time. Our first speaker today is Marty DeGarmo. He comes to us from New Jersey in the United States. And Marty, for the first part of his career for 15 plus years, was a project manager for a corporate company. And then after that, for the last 15 plus years, Marty has been involved in online businesses, online marketing. He has seen it all. He has done many, many different businesses out there. And he's going to tell you why, when he saw OnPassive, he knew it was the last business for him. So we're going to turn it over to Marty, and then I'll be back after Mike's presentation. So enjoy, everyone. It's all yours, Marty.
Fantastic. Thank you. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Fantastic. I've had all kinds of technical issues. Thank you, Susie. Great job as always. Again, yeah, my name is Marty DeGarmo. I have been online for a long time, since 2004. I've seen almost everything, probably have seen everything. And I got online for the same reason as millions of other people have. I thought that because I grew a family faster than I grew an income, and I wound up on disability, that I could make some money online. And that was the goal. And I got on, I looked for a business that I thought I would enjoy. Didn't really know what I was doing. There's no way I would know. I left one world of a 9 to 9 job and on call all the time, to a job that's a business that's totally different. And I got into the first business. Don't remember what it was. Doesn't matter. It didn't work out. But anyway, as I got into the first business, I found out, I got in, they asked for they had a startup kit. I don't think it was a couple $100. So right now I'm already behind. I'm paying to be successful so far. I don't mind doing that, but so I got in, I saw the packages, and I got the stuff at home. I got a replicated website, beautiful site. much better than anything I could make. I didn't know how to make them. So I got the site, and there I am with my site. I'm in the business. I got the kit. I've tried out the products, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to make money. Now, how do I do that? Share your website. Okay. So how do I do that? So they said, well, give it to friends and family and people you know, maybe people from school and all that. Oh, I could do that. So I did it. And back in 2004, it wasn't so, I mean, you had the old sales pitch and people got nervous, but this was new. And I said, nah. So I started sharing it with friends and family. And some joined because they didn't know any better at the time. And off to the races. So I thought. And next thing you know, 30 days go by, and there's an auto ship. I probably brought in a whopping 2 people. I owe an auto ship of $100, $200, whatever it was. Okay, so now I'm out $500 or $600. I haven't made a dime. I've got a beautiful website. Nobody's looking at it because I don't know how to get people to look at it. So here I am. What do I do? Well, listen to this tape, read this book. You got to get your mind right. Okay. And you got to have a big why. Big why. Why? Because I'm broke. Okay. So I kept going. Okay, where do I go now? Well, go to people you went to school with. So I did that. And needless to say, nothing happened. Now, the people I brought in, they owe an auto ship because it's their first month, right? I'm on my second. I'm saying, man, do I pay this auto ship again? I'm not making any money. They're already thinking that, right? They're already like, whoa, I got to pay again. I thought because they don't know what they're doing either. How could they know? Anyway, first one, boom, flop, smash, bang, it's out. Then I thought, well, the concept, I believe in the concept. I do, no matter what happened. I thought maybe it's a business, maybe nobody liked it. I could do it. I went to the next one, and needless to say, got a couple people, maybe different people, because those other 2 are not following me into this one, right? And this went on, off and on for years, more years than I would like to say, and more money. I lost a lot of money. I cannot say exactly how much. For one thing, it's a painful thing to remember. The second thing is my wife is about 3 feet from me, and I don't want her to know. So about the 9th year, as I'm going along, I found out pretty early you need to have traffic. And you're going to hear the word traffic. If you don't know what that means, traffic means people coming to look at your site. It's that simple. Visitors, clicks, whatever. You got to get people looking at your site. The site's got to be intriguing so that they want to try it, which means they want to buy. Until they pull out the card and pay, you don't get paid. It's that simple. So, like I said, about the 9th year, I said, you know what? I got to learn how to develop and get my own traffic. Now, look, I tried the solo ads and paid hundreds of dollars, and you might get 5 or 6 signups, opt-ins. They called it opt-ins when somebody signs up, but they have no intentions on paying. Okay, that's just another step of a kick in the butt. Okay. And I got a lot of those. I got a lot of people opting in. I'm going to opt in. I'm not going to do anything. I have no intentions on buying anything, but I'm here. So I said, well, that's just freaking great. So I put them on my list because I figured, ooh, that's going to make me wealthy. So anyway, I said, I got to learn how to drive traffic and create my own stream of people visiting my site, whatever it was. So I got into Twitter. I had 50 accounts. I had 500,000 followers. I started building a list. People, I get more and more opt-ins and a couple sales here and there. I've got the golden ticket, right? Well, fortunate enough for me, I ran into Mike Ellis and Dan Street here about 8-9 years ago. Almost, I don't know how long ago. It was a long time ago, and they had talents I didn't. Mike could do videos. I'm not a video guy. He could explain any business we were in a very short amount of time and make it simple. I could take any business there is and make it very difficult and very long to explain. Not the guy to be doing videos, okay? And Dan could write any autoresponder, unbelievable. Me being Barney Rubble, writing and making it look good, that's not me. So
Yeah, after this.
between us, though, between us three, we did well, very well. We built really large lists, but we ran into a problem we did not see. I just didn't even think about it. I should have known. Now you got a big list. They're in the business with you, and guess what? You're meeting you, Mike and Dan, 10 years prior. They have no skills. They don't know how to drive traffic. They don't know any more than you knew. How would they? So I said, well, we'll help them. We'll let them duplicate what we're doing. We made little systems. We told people to try this, it's impossible. Okay. And the fact is, I'm allowed to say this because of experience. All of the gurus out there, everyone I've ever met or saw, you cannot duplicate what they were doing. If you could, it wouldn't be the same 2.5% that are successful. It's that simple. The math doesn't lie. Numbers don't lie. They don't. So I'm thinking, oh my God, what do I do now? I just met Marty 10 years earlier, Dan 10 years earlier. They don't know what they're doing. You're trying to help them. So then we figure, okay, the only way for this to work is, can you bring in people faster than they quit? We might be able to do that, right? But what kind of business is that if you can't bring people with you to enjoy the journey of being successful? Because that's reality. Reality for all three of us is we don't want to use people to become successful. We want to bring them with us. So we tried, like I said, duplicating what we did, and that didn't cause anything but havoc because we're doing ads on Facebook. You know what Facebook is? It's a pain in the butt. Is that royal pain in the butt. I could do an ad, same words, same everything, give that ad to somebody else. They do the ad, and whoever's approving it, whether it's across the ocean, whatever time of day, they could go, that's no good. Well, why is yours good? Not mine ain't any good, Marty. Well, I don't know. It's complicated. I don't even want to go there because you'll be upset. It's complicated. So you cannot duplicate what we were doing. Thank God 3 years ago this month for us, the end of this month, we found out about the business we're talking about today. And how I found out was through Red Redford and Peter Rogers. And did I go to them because they were these big mighty gurus? No, I've had my share of gurus. Okay. I wasn't looking for gurus. I don't like gurus. We were becoming gurus. I don't like us at that point. So I asked him, what is he doing? Because I trusted him. And he said, I'm in a business. Okay. Oh my God, I got to ask. What is it? So he started telling us. And I asked a few questions, not that many. Can anybody do it? Yes. Is there an auto ship? No. So anybody can do it? Yeah. It's 100% automated, hands-free. Wow. Here's the one. Okay. Is there an auto ship? No. No auto ship, 100% hands-free. Here's one. This is the last one. If this is answered, I'm in. I don't care what it is. Are the products some wacky product that I got to try to convince people they're going to die without? No. They're in high demand, billions of dollars a year. But they're new technology and they're AI induced. And I went, okay, how much? Now that was scary. The hair stood up on my neck. This is going to be, I'm going to have to take a second mortgage. He told me the price and I paid within 5 minutes, fast as I could, because I couldn't believe what I heard. Went back to Mike and Dan. I don't know what I said. I think they paid 90, whatever the money was, just to shut me up. We found out about it. I thought, man, this is probably too good to be true. I've never seen anything like it. It is too good to be true. But it's true. And we wouldn't be doing this for 3 years if I didn't think it was. And it isn't for anyone. Fat, ugly, skinny, tall. I don't care who you are. You can do this business. And that's why we're in it. Because now, for the first time, no matter what team we built, and we have, anything we do helps us and indirectly helps everyone we brought in. I've never seen anything like it. So what I'm going to do, because I've already took at least 14 minutes, I'm going to turn over to Mike Ellis, my business partner. He will explain this thing 22, 23 minutes. It'll blow you away. And like Susie said in the beginning, if you want a copy of this webinar, I will send it to you personally, and you can take your time and look at it. No pressure. You're about to get razzled dazzled. Okay. Here's Mike Ellis. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, no, thanks, Marty. A great introduction to OnPassive. And Marty has gone down a list of paths you do not want to go down, because they're very there's a lot of time and effort spent on that, and the return is very, very little. We're going to be talking about OnPassive today. And OnPassive, it did answer all of Marty's questions. Now, OnPassive is a massive, massive business, but really when we think about OnPassive, especially when you're hearing about it for the first time, we all have the same answer. Will this work for me? And can I build an income and hopefully a residual income? And we're going to get to that very, very quickly and tell you what OnPassive is going to do, not only for you, but for all of us. And Marty covered a little bit of it. Susie covered a little bit of it, but it's so much better than that. I think you're going to be impressed, and you're going to find a way forward to, actually start taking care of that bottom line. Now, OnPassive, the corporation, and I want to start there because it's important to know who you're going to be working for and whether or not they have longevity. Are they going to be here in 6 months, a year, a decade? OnPassive today is a massive, massive corporation. When we go into the global launch of OnPassive, which we are in the process of doing right now, OnPassive day one will be a unicorn company. Now, why is that important? Well, a unicorn company is a company that has a value of $1 billion, okay? That's a big company, a really big company. But here's the caveat. No company in the history of the world has ever been a unicorn company when they launched. That's what Ash Mufareh, he's the CEO of OnPassive, and his team have done. It is extraordinary to be with a company that will be a unicorn company day one when they go into the global launch. And I'll get into why in just a little bit. But this is the size that Ash Mufareh and his team have built. Ash Mufareh, again, the CEO. OnPassive is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence, informational technology. These are digital tools online. You don't have to store anything in your closets or your garage or anything like that. All of these are digital products. All of the products of OnPassive, they are built from the ground up from the 200 technicians that Ash has hired, built from the ground up, cutting edge technology, superior lower price point. Now, me personally, just hearing that, I would have been in. Anytime someone can come in and build a superior product that's in high demand, as Marty said, at a lower price point, that is extraordinary. And because of that, the sheer volume that will be coming into OnPassive is going to be unprecedented. Now, OnPassive, it has a ton of moving parts. And as you come in and start to participate with OnPassive and learn more about OnPassive, you're going to understand just how big they are, just how good they are. I'll talk just briefly about the products of OnPassive because they're wide ranging. And again, all of these products, proprietary, cutting edge, superior, lower price point. And they range anywhere from an automated marketing platform, which has all the tools that people use online to market, to a educational platform, to a HR platform where companies can come in and run their HR department, to traffic sources. People come in, they want to get good qualified eyes in front of what they're doing. That's traffic. OnPassive has a way to do that. And they're better than anybody I've ever seen. Dan, Marty, and I, we've been doing this a long time. We know how to drive traffic. We're pretty good at it. When we saw what Ash Mufareh could do with traffic, the amount of people they could get in front of what you're doing, what OnPassive is doing, we were just wowed. I mean, I had never seen anything like that in the 12 years I've been online. It was extraordinary. Another product that they have is a webinar platform, a lot like we're doing right now. This is a Zoom. It is a webinar platform. OnPassive will have, excuse me, guys, just a sec. Sorry about that. I didn't have my buzzer turned down. But this is a webinar platform. OnPassive will have their own webinar platform. It is called OConnect. Now, again, this is superior technology at a lower price point. I've talked to the technicians that have come in and are participating with OnPassive. And they've told me just nonchalantly, because of the technology behind just this one product, they believe that OnPassive will take 85, 90% of the market the first year. Now, as we look at Zoom, over the last year, they did $123 billion in revenue. If we take 90% away from Zoom, that's just one product. That is massive. And again, it goes to the volume that's going to be coming into OnPassive. And I'll get to that toward the end of the presentation. But as you look at OnPassive, what Ash has done, the company that he's built, giving us the opportunity to come in and participate with this company and take care of that bottom line, build an income, build residual income, and build wealth online. This is truly extraordinary. Now, with all of that being said, how are they going to do that? How are they going to give you the opportunity to come in and build wealth online? What are they going to do for you? Because in the end, that's really what matters. And as Ash built OnPassive, one of his goals was to take the 97% that come online and fail for whatever reason, and there are a lot of them, and turn that number around and make sure that 97% of the people that come into OnPassive, they will succeed. So how is OnPassive going to do that? And I'm going to go over that very, very quickly. It's very, very simple. And I'm just turning my phone down, guys, just very, very quickly so I don't get interrupted when I'm explaining this. It's very, very simple. And if you keep a couple of concepts in the back of your mind, you're going to see how this is working. And those concepts are self-funding, for success, product, customer, and volume. So as we look at OnPassive, what are they going to do for you? As you come into OnPassive, OnPassive is going to use the IT tools that they've developed to build you a marketing platform. Okay, pretty simple. A sales platform, and they're going to hook it up to AI, artificial intelligence. Again, AI, IT, or that's what OnPassive does, artificial intelligence, informational technology products. So they're going to build a marketing platform, hook it up to AI. It's going to become 100% automated. They're going to reach back into their toolbox and they're going to pull traffic out. Again, Marty talked about that very, very briefly. All it is getting eyes in front of the products of OnPassive. And then they're going to start selling the products of OnPassive on your marketing platform. As customers come in and look at the products, OnPassive is going to manage that. As they come in and buy the products, OnPassive is going to manage that. As they come in and start using the products, OnPassive is also going to manage that. i.e., what OnPassive is doing for us is giving us 100% automated business. Now, as customers come in, buy the products, and land in your organization, how do we get paid? We get paid a lot like a commission sales individual that works for a company. They go out, they make a sale, say it's $100. They make 10%, they make $10. That's how it's going to work. And the volume of customers coming in that will land in your organization over time is going to set you free. And again, OnPassive is doing all of this. Now, OnPassive, the word is passive. And primarily it is. As you look at OnPassive and the customers that are going to be coming in for all of us, OnPassive is primarily a customer-based business, and most people on OnPassive will be passive. They'll use the 100% automated system to build their income, residual income, and their wealth. But if you're in OnPassive and you have the inclination to either sell or build a team, you can do that. You can go out and actually sell the products of OnPassive, or you can build a team. When you build a team, what that does is it cuts time frames for you. And it works, again, like a commission sales individual. It has a very, very large territory, and you need help covering that territory. So you bring additional salespeople in to cover that territory. Here's where it gets really, really interesting if you are a team builder. All of those individuals coming in and selling, when they make a sale, yeah, they get a commission for that, but you also get paid for that, i.e., depending on how big your team is, it cuts time frames and gets you to that place where you have that financial security that you want, whatever that number is. And we're worldwide right now. We're in over 200 countries, and that figure is different for everybody. For some people, it could be $500 a month. Other people, $1,000 a month. Other $2,000 a month. Other $10,000 a month. Other $50,000 a month. All of this is possible with OnPassive. And over time, whatever your number is with OnPassive, you will get to that place where you don't think about finances. So this is what OnPassive is going to be doing for us. Very, very, very simple. And how is all this going to be instigated? How is it going to start? As we come into OnPassive, as we go into well, let's start with the founding membership first. That's what all of us here, we're founders of OnPassive. It is an early bird position. It is a $97 position, and it locks you into the company, it locks you into the pay structure. There are a lot of other advantages of becoming a founding member, but I believe being locked into the company, being locked into the pay structure, is phenomenal because it's an early bird position. It gives you an early start of building in OnPassive and having OnPassive drive traffic and build for you. So the founder position, $97. There is a $5 charge when you use a credit card, so it's $102. Always recommend that people come in and become a founding member. Now, the founding membership, that window is closing very, very rapidly. As we go into the global launch of OnPassive, that position will be shut down. You will not be able to come in and become a founding member after that time. And it doesn't matter what you offer Ash Mufareh, whether you offer them $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, you will not be able to become a founder. Again, it is a $97 position for us, extreme value. And that's what Ash brings to the table. So once we're a founder, how do we come into OnPassive? As OnPassive goes into the global launch of OnPassive, we will have to come in and pay a subscription fee. We will be customers of OnPassive. And primarily, OnPassive is a customer-based business. But we will become customers of OnPassive. We'll go into the back office, click a button, become independent resellers of the IT product, okay? From that point, OnPassive can pay us. Let's back up to becoming a customer. When we become a customer of OnPassive, you have to pay a subscription fee, okay? That subscription fee is a monthly fee, all right? We'll come in, that fee will be between $100 and $200. You will pay that fee. You will only go out of pocket once. So the fee, whatever it is, $200, $300, you'll pay that fee once. You'll never have to go out of pocket again. The founder's fee is the same way. You'll pay it once. You'll never have to go out of pocket again. So the total cost of coming in OnPassive, going into the global launch, it could be right around $400. We don't quite know yet. Ash hasn't shared that with us. But this is a really, really big deal. I've never been with a company that you came in, you paid the fees once, and you never had to go out of pocket again. As Marty talked about, most of these companies have auto ships or some kind of fee you have to pay, buy product, whatever it is, and it is a monthly fee. And over the course of time, most people quit because they just can't keep paying the monthly fee. That is not OnPassive. You'll pay once, you'll never have to go out of pocket again. I absolutely love that. So as we come in and we are independent resellers of the IT product, OnPassive can pay us. It gets very, very exciting at that point. And I want to talk about the volume very, very quickly that Ash and his team is going to be doing. And I'll talk about 4 products. I've already talked about OConnect a little bit. That'll be one of the products that'll be included in these 4. But it's OConnect, OStaff, OAcademy, and OTraffic. And that's the webinar platform. It's the educational platform. It's the HR platform. And it's the traffic that OnPassive will be driving for other people that they purchase. When you take those 4 products and you look at the overall revenue that comes in with those 4 products, it's $483 billion. This is just 4 products of OnPassive. There are over 50 products of OnPassive, all superior, all built from the ground up, all cutting edge, all superior to lower price point, okay? This is just 4 of them. $483 billion in revenue a year. That's what other companies today are doing in these niches. That's the amount of revenue that's coming in with these 3 niches, these 3 products, okay? We believe OnPassive will come in and probably take 10% of that market the first year. So $483 billion, it would be $48 billion of revenue coming into OnPassive. Now, I think that number is very, very conservative. It's only 4 products. How much revenue is OnPassive going to be bringing in over the course of the first year? I don't know. It's going to be massive, absolutely massive. And when I tell you about the revenue, I want you to understand what Ash Mufareh has told all of us. Most companies that do massive business, they keep the wealth for themselves. Okay, maybe they pay 10, 12, 15% out, but most of it stays with those individuals that are the core group. Ash has told us that he wants to share the majority of the wealth with the founding members of OnPassive. This is a really, really big deal. This shows you a way forward that, yeah, you can take care of that bottom line. And he doesn't want to share a little bit of it. He wants to share the majority of it, 52, 55, 60, 65%. And when you start talking about tens of billions of dollars, and I think it will be hundreds of billions of dollars coming into OnPassive, and Ash sharing that with you and I, the founding members and independent resellers, the IT product, now it gets very, very exciting because it's going to affect you personally. This is what OnPassive is going to be doing for all of us. They're going to be building the marketing platform, AI, managing everything, 100% automated, customers, product, and traffic. This is so simple. It is not a difficult concept to understand what Ash is doing, even though the corporate side of OnPassive is extremely complicated, a lot of moving parts to it. But for us, if you just keep 4 concepts in the back of your mind: self-funding, you'll come in, one payment, you'll never have to pay again. For success, Ash Mufareh is guaranteeing that each and every one of us will be successful in OnPassive. We will make money. He's guaranteeing that because he knows the structure. He knows how it's done. This is just an absolute no-brainer for Ash Mufareh. And then the other 3 is product, superior, lower price point, customers. Customers will come in because the products are so good at a lower price point. It makes their lives easier, makes their jobs better, makes their bottom line better. They will flock into OnPassive. And then the last one goes to that sheer volume of customers coming in and using the products of OnPassive. When we look at OnPassive, we're in over 220 countries today. There are no qualifications. Ash will never come in and tell you you have to do something other than what I've just told you. No qualifications. And the amount of money you can make, it will never be capped. And because of OnPassive's longevity, decades, we have the time to build an income, to build a residual income, and then build wealth and really leave a legacy to our families. This is so unique what Ash and his team have done. Again, the structure of OnPassive is absolutely ingenious. And what Ash has done, it's never been done before. You will never find a company that has these concepts of actually helping you build wealth, actually caring about what you do and how OnPassive works for you. It's never been done before. I don't think it'll ever be done again. And it's because of the heart of Ash Mufareh. He's not just in this to make money, although he will do very, very well. He's in this to bring people along with him. As Marty talked about, it's one of the hardest things you can do. And because of the way Ash Mufareh has structured OnPassive, now it does not matter who I talk to. It does not matter who Marty or Dan or Andy or Red or Susie talk to. It doesn't matter. We know that when they come in and become founding members of OnPassive, they put themselves in a position that they are going to make money. They are going to build wealth. It's the only company I've ever seen that we can bring people with us. And that's such a relief. It's such a good feeling to know that people are going to be successful. So this is OnPassive. OnPassive is giving us the ability to not only prosper from what they're doing, but bring other people along and help them do the same. Really, really some cool stuff. This is OnPassive. It was made for you and I. Come on in, become a founder, and then enjoy the ride. Because again, it's 100% automated. Susie, I'm going to turn it back over to you, and you can kind of throw it around wherever you want. Hopefully that's enough. I know if I miss stuff, Red and Andy and Dan and Marty, they'll bring it up to you. But there's so much more than I talked about. I know they'll have stuff to share with you, but as you come in, become a founder, continue to learn, and get ready. Your life's about to change. Susie, I probably took too long, but there you go.
No, you excellent presentation, Mike, as always. You make me want to join all over again. but I'm already a founder. That's why I smile all the time. And thank you, Marty. We always love hearing your wisdom about what you've experienced. So thank you, Michael. Thank you, everyone. As you can see in the chat, if you would like a copy of today's recording, send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com, and you will get a link to this presentation so you can re-listen to it. If you do have any questions, you can get back to the person who invited you. But we're going to go have a few words from the people on our panel, maybe to add their 2 cents. I'm going to start off with Red Redfern. He comes to us from the UK. Red has a background as a chef. And he's an excellent chef. And when he saw this business, he knew he was onto something great. So Red, if you want to share a little of your insight, and then we'll get to Dan and Andy as well.
Yeah, thanks very much, Susie. I hope my audio's okay. Mike, Ellis, great presentation, and also Marty as well. Do you know something? I love this opportunity. I love On Passive. Why? Because I have finally found a legal, legitimate company that is actually selling something that we then get a commission. It is basic business economics at the end of the day. The only difference is the company are doing absolutely everything for us, but the principle is exactly the same. We sell something, we as founders, and this is what this opportunity that Mike has explained for us right now is a very special founders only opportunity. We as founders earn a commission from something that is being sold. So it's no pie in the sky. It's no promises of ROIs. You invest this, you give me that, I'm going to give you this. No, it's all about sales, sales, sales. We are selling digital products and services, and actually a lot more that we haven't even explained to you guys about, because really, quite frankly, at this moment in stage, it doesn't really matter. What we have explained to you tonight is far bigger than you have ever come across. This is what I love about it, is finally I have found somewhere I can call home, somewhere I am safe and secure in the knowledge that I will be getting guaranteed residual income, and that is clean money. It is something I can put into my bank account. It is something I'm going to be paying my taxes on, and all of the rest of it. This is why I love this business so much. It's available to anybody and everybody. The only criteria is you have to join as a founder, and then after that, everything's done by the company. Back over to you, Susie.
Yes, thank you so much, Red. As we keep saying, and you're reminding us, completely done for you and automated. And that's what attracted me right away. You know, I'm part of a direct sales business. I've been in the corporate world as well, but, you know, I love people. I love helping people. But when you're handling your own customers and troubleshooting things and helping them along, it can be rewarding, and it can also be very time consuming. And our CEO, Ash Mufareh, has designed a business that works for you 24/7. And what really attracted me right away was, you mean On Passive is going to take care of my customers that fall under me? And the answer was yes. And you're going to provide all of the technical support and the financial, yes. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This man is brilliant. So I jumped right in. I got my family and friends in, even though they don't have businesses. They know very little about online, but they caught the vision of Ash Mufareh, who understands the user end, making things simple, revolutionary products that's such a great value, and that anyone can plug into. And if you catch his vision, become a founder, and your life is going to change. So we have a few more panelists here. We have Andy Burks coming to us from the UK. And Andy will tell you, he is not a techie guy, but he is a numbers guy. So Andy, if you'd like to share a little bit, that'd be great.
Thank you very much, Susie. Thanks, guys. Great presentation as always. Yeah, I love the simplicity of this. As Susie said, I'm not technically minded in the slightest, and I haven't got a clue how to put all the various components together. I get so confused with it, but I do understand numbers. But I love the fact that it's going on Passive's going to register me a domain name, build me a website, drive specific targeted traffic that Mike mentioned to the website, close the sale and deal with all the customer support, but pay me for every customer that falls into it. And as customers come on board, and this is the key here, we're going to see, it's anticipated that we're going to get well over 100 million customers in our first year. And I keep getting asked, well, you've got 1.2 million founders already. It's too late for me to get in. No, because you'd be in the top 1% in just the first year. That's incredible. But let me give you the power of numbers, because I'm not a recruiter. I don't like speaking to my family about joining a business, although this one I have. But I'm not very good at recruiting. So, but I do understand the power of growth and the way things expand. So let me give you an example, and this is purely an example. So I'm going to say that if you have no one, you've joined, you have no one, and the company is going to provide you those customers. And I'm going to say that you're going to get your first 3 within a couple of weeks, the first month certainly. And from then on, it's going to take the company 3 months to give you a further 3, and those 3 customers 3. So it'll go you plus your 3 is 4, times 3 is 12. I can see you nodding. Plus 4, 16. 16 times 3, 48. Plus your 16, 64. 64 times 392. Plus your 64, 256 customers. Now that's going to give you an income. And again, the genius of this business, as people come on, customers come on board to use this business, they'll see a little button in the top of their dashboard, and they've signed up to use a specific product, thinking, yep, I'm going to save myself some money here. But it says, Mr. Customer, if you become a reseller, you can have that money out of this particular. And they go, hold on a minute, you're going to get paid. I'm going to get paid to use the product that I signed up to pay for in the first. That's genius. But if you shared this opportunity with just 9 others, so I'm saying 256 if you do nothing, but if you shared it with 9 others and you've got 10 of you when this launches globally, if it did the same over that first year, you'd have 2,560 customers in your group. In other words, your income is 10 times greater than it would have been if you'd have done nothing, just by simply sharing this with 9 other people that joined us on this journey. How powerful is that? I think if you got 100, oh my word. Okay, thanks, Susie. Back to you.
Okay, you got everybody's head spinning now. It's always good to hear some of the numbers. So we're going to wrap things up with Dan Street, who comes to us from Colorado. And Dan always has some great insight as to on passive. And I think he'll be good at wrapping up this webinar with his nice, calm voice.
Oh, thank you, Susie. No, it's interesting. I'm sitting here and I was just thinking about something. All of us sitting here on the panel and a host of other people, founders that have gotten involved in this business over the last few years, have been sharing this massive, unbelievable, incredible opportunity with people every day. And we go through this process on a regular basis every single day to share it with you that don't. We just want everybody to get a good appreciation of what this business is all about, because we are so excited about it. I'll give you a little background. I had a 30-year career in medical device sales to orthopedic surgeons, and I spent the majority of my life in the operating room. I was looking for a way to gain my time freedom and eliminate the stress and build wealth online. I spent the last 15 years looking for an online business. Why? Because I believe in the concept of online marketing. And after years of failing in the industry for all the reasons that Marty explained earlier, We were persistent, and thank God we found OnPassive. So over the past few years, we've witnessed the value of this company increase way beyond anything we could have imagined. And we're closer than ever realizing the dream of OnPassive's launch to the world. Now, as Mike was saying, these products are proprietary. They're built from scratch. They're AI induced. And because the products are superior and at a lower price point than our competitors, we really don't have any competition. So another fun fact is that we've only been exposed, all of us here have only been exposed to a fraction of the potential of this amazing company. The owner and founder, Ashwin Farah, has not told us everything, that all the potential and all the products and everything we have the opportunity to be a part of yet. So there's so much more. And so what does that mean for you? Well, it means that the customers, just based on what Ashwin Farah has done, the customers that they will bring into your organization will never leave your organization. You're going to have a true residual income for life. So you can be part of a company that drives targeted traffic to your site, increases your customer base so you can earn commissions over and over again. And this AI-induced software that everybody has been talking about follows up with the visitors, closes the sale, and does it through the automated process that Mike mentioned and Andy mentioned and Red mentioned. And so I guess I'll close with Ashwin Farah. He had a vision, he had a dream, and he knows that 98% of all of us have never made it online. You know, we've tried. We've gone to company after company after company, but we haven't made it. And that's why he built this company where everyone can succeed. So that to me is whether you choose to be active in this business, and that means sharing it like Andy was talking about, or passive, whether you just want to get involved and let the company build your business for you, you have a business. You have an amazing business. So if you're ready to get started, we have a solution for you. It's very affordable. It's the most affordable way to achieve generational wealth, all through this automated process that we're talking about. So get with the person who invited you, register as a founder while you still can, because they're going fast. Back to you, Susie.
Okay. Thank you, Dan, Andy, Red, Mike, and Marty today. That was great. And I just want to end with this. When in your lifetime has anyone ever invited you to be a founder of such a large company? I think most of you are going to say never. Well, this is an opportunity for you to partner with the CEO. I had the honor and privilege of meeting our CEO in Boston last month and sat side by side with him as a business partner, helping to launch one of the products to the public to look at called OStaff, which is an HR human resource management platform. And it was such a privilege to be sitting there with such a dynamic, brilliant CEO who welcomes all of us to be part of this. And then he's going to launch this company for us and share the profits with us. That will never, ever happen again in your lifetime. I can guarantee it. So you get back to the person who invited you, jump on board, ask for their registration link, pay the $97, get access to our back office where you'll find even more information. You'll start learning more and more. Jump in now, learn later. Time is of the essence. This is truly, truly a revolutionary company. You'll never have this kind of opportunity to partner with a CEO ever, ever again. I've also put in the chat, visit onpassive.com. Go take a look at all of the products there. There's frequently asked questions and videos. You will learn a lot there. And if you want a copy of today's webinar, email onpassivenation@gmail.com. Okay? So do the right thing, get back to the person who invited you, and we will see you at the very top where your ears are going to pop. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great afternoon, everyone.